At John Barna. We're about set for the first match of the afternoon at 101 pounds. John Barna, 24-1 this year. His career record 36-5-2. He's out of Phillipsburg. He's coached by Jan Dutt. He's unseeded. He'll wear number 3, and he is a sophomore. And his opponent this afternoon, Sal LaCourte, 29-4 on the year. Career 52-7. He's out of DePaul, coached by Tony Sparacchio. He's unseeded. He'll wear number 10. And he's a junior. Bill Perry and Pete Natakis ready to go at Jadwin. A long afternoon of high school wrestling 12 championship matches. Pete, what do we look for right away? These guys, of course, the lightest.
Well, these guys really move. And for most of these little boys, wrestling is their only sport. They're not like football players or baseball players. Wrestling is it. So you can look for a lot of motion, a lot of movement, and real aggressive finesse-type moves. Oh, we had an attempt. That was an attempt at a fireman's, and Phillipsburg goes to his back. Sal LaCourte from DePaul got his takedown.
So LaCourte gets the first 2 points. 2-minute periods, 3 of them. Of course, it ends immediately with a pin if we'll have one. Do you expect to see a lot of pins this afternoon?
At this level, I really don't expect to see it. The boys are all good, and they're all good counter wrestlers, and they don't make sloppy mistakes. You know, I think the only time you see a pin here is if somebody is desperate toward the end of the match, is desperate and does something just sort of out of desperation. Then he might get a little careless and get pinned.
LaCourte leads it 2-0. We're midway through the first period. 1 minute in, it's a 2-minute period.
Yeah, LaCourte's riding with that one leg inside, with his left leg inside, a nice cross-body ride, and a move like this can tie a wrestler up. And Ernie Zuber, who is refereeing, he's letting him do it. As long as he feels that with that leg tied up, LaCourte is working for a fall, he'll let him work that way.
Pete, explain the significance of the riding time.
Well, riding time means that if either wrestler has a total of 1 minute or more accumulated during the match in which he had an advantage over his opponent, and that's worth 1 point. Now, right now, Sal LaCourte's on top, so he's accumulating riding time. And this can be critical. LaCourte's a pinner. He goes after him.
Only 10 seconds left in the period.
And we had a reversal.
So we're even at 2. Period about to end. Counting down at 3, 2, 1, and that's it for the first period. So it's 2-2. John Barna and Sal LaCourte.
Barna did that in the nick of time, Bill. He didn't have much time left. They flip a disc here, Bill, red or green, and wherever it lands, he gets a choice of wanting top or bottom position.
I thought someone threw a frisbee at him.
No. So Barna had the choice, and he's going to take top position.
So this one looks like it's going to go right down to the wire. Riding time could be critical. It's close.
Well, right now, yes, but it's early.
Okay, second period just underway. John Barna out of Phillipsburg and Sal LaCourte out of DePaul. It's 2-2. LaCourte got 2 points early in that first period, and Barna got 2 late. Barna from Phillipsburg on top.
Barna's got a nice tight ride up on top for Phillipsburg. It appears, Bill, what you said, you might be right. These boys right now look like they're pretty evenly matched. Barna can't establish real good control, real tight control, but LaCourte can't really break off either.
Both wrestlers came in unseeded, and here they are in the state finals at 101 pounds. Minute 10 to go in the middle period. It's still 2-2.
Okay. Barna's shooting for a pin. What happened? LaCourte tried to switch, and Barna got a counter and managed to sink a half Nelson, and then we thought for a second we might get a turn, but it didn't happen.
No points.
Right.
John Barna is a sophomore, Sal LaCourte a junior, so both should be back next year, but I don't think they're thinking about next year, next week, tomorrow. They're thinking right now each of them wants this state title.
Yeah, bet your life, Bill. Well, Barna seems to have no trouble controlling him. He's not close to getting a pin. He doesn't look like he's really working for a pin, but he's having no trouble maintaining control.
Only 10 seconds to go in the second period. Still 2-2.
We might get something here. Yeah.
There it is.
He caught him on that turn-in. He caught him on that turn-in and managed to sink a half.
And that's it for the period.
That's the period. Ernie Zuberer, the referee, was counting, I'm sure you could see it, was counting seconds with his hand, and that meant that he was going to get an automatic 2 points for a near fall. In this case, 3 points.
So it's 5-2.
It's 3 points if it's 5 seconds or more, 2 points if it's under 5 seconds. They reversed positions at the start of this period, Bill, so now we have lacorte on top.
Lacorte out of DePaul, Barna out of Phillipsburg.
There's a reversal. There's a reversal. He's got it. Barna spun around, just a nice simple turn in. He ran right around him.
So now it's 7-2, and now Lacorte has to do something in a hurry.
For a sophomore, this Barna is plenty tough. And a knowledgeable kid. He appears to be a good counter wrestler and very heady out there. Now, Lacorte has to do something fast, Bill, because what is the score? He's down 5 points.
7-2 with 1:06 to go in the third and final period.
Right, and in addition to that 7-2, Barna's picked up a minute riding time. He's tipping him again. He's tipping him again. He's picking up back points again. Well, he got a couple more. He got 3 more out of that.
So it's 10-2, 44 seconds. There's a whistle.
Well, they went off the mat. That's what the whistle was for, Bill.
John Barna, coached by Jan Dutt. Little headgear problem.
Jan Dutt does a great job up there, Bill. Jan Dutt is an old East Stroudsburg wrestler who was an excellent wrestler at East Stroudsburg, and he's year in and year out has people up here at Javelin.
All right, Barner's up 10-2 with 44 seconds to go. Now does he just try to lie there?
If he's smart, he'll just try to maintain control and not do anything careless. He doesn't need a pin. He's state champ whether he pins him or not. Whereas Lacorte, he's got to do something heavy to turn this thing around. Look at this. He's going after a pin anyway. Yeah, he's just a little bit too much for him. No question about it.
So it was 2-2 after that first period. Nothing doing in the second period. It's been all Barner in the third period. He's 7 seconds away from the state championship. John Barner out of Phillipsburg, a sophomore, unseeded, 24-1 record coming in. He has won a New Jersey state championship at 101 pounds. On a decision, the final 13-2. He racked up some more points late.
Right at the end, he had another near fall. He dominated. He really is tough.
Pete, it looks so even 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah. But you know, very often that's how it goes. The cream starts to rise. You can take a mediocre pitcher in baseball, Bill, and he'll get